Hello there, everybody, and welcome back to the Misadventures of Tron Bonne, Part 2. We're going to go around talking to the Serbots and looking at the Gesellschaft. Number 1, you're the oldest, so you have to keep your eye on everyone, understand? Yes, Miss Tron. I've kept a diary explaining how to do everything. Really? Let me see. Wow, it is great. You've done a good job. Thank you, Miss Tron. You can keep it and use it if you want. Alright, thank you. No, Miss Tron, the pleasure is mine. Obtain some strategy notes. Miss Tron, if you want to save the game, you can do it here. It's probably a good idea to save every once in a while, don't you think? Miss Tron, what are you going to do with the Gesellschaft now that it's finished? I'm just going to select that I'm too busy for this, because he gives you like a tutorial on everything, and I've played the game before. Leave the flying of the Gesellschaft to me. Of course, since we have an autopilot, I don't really have much to do. You know that by pressing the circle button, you can see an explanation of commands, and then if you press it when the cursor is on one of us, a command window opens. When you want to give us one of us an item, you have to have the command window open. Miss Tron, you should send us a scout sometimes. Did you know that there are items you can only get by having a scout? I heard that Master Teasel borrowed 1,000,000 zenny. I promise I'll work hard and help as much as I can, so that we can get the money paid back to that Loth fellow and get Teasel back. I did have to press, I believe, square to show all the numbers over their heads, which is important because you need to know which one is which. There are a total of 40 of them, and I very much like how Tron looks in this outfit. Miss Tron, I'm working on making a weapon with a high rate of fire, a Gatling gun. Leave it to me. I'll give you the best Gatling gun ever. Miss Tron, I'm working on making a new powerful weapon, the Bonne bazooka. I'll try to finish it as soon as I can. You look like you're worried about something, number 34. Well, Miss Tron, I'm trying to think of a way to improve the Gustav's armor. Do you think you could take me on a mission with you sometime? That might not be a bad idea. After all, Serbots who find items on missions get smarter. Sounds like just what I need. Miss Tron, I figured out how to develop new parts. Do you want to hear how? Okay, tell me. Alright, I'll tell you then. To develop new parts, you need to get the Serbot of that part to realize this special skill, and you'll need lots of zenny. Sometimes a Serbot won't be working, even if he already has that special skill learned. That means you have to find a certain item to give him inspiration. There are also items that you can find to reduce development costs. If you find one, be sure not to sell it by accident. Number 1 taught me all that. Well, make sure you tell that to number 3, alright? Yes, Miss Tron? I don't want to brag, but did you know I can make e-bottles? That's because I've got a special skill. I know, but you're not that special. You can only make small ones. I know. That's kind of a burn. What is it, number 30? Well, Miss Tron, I'm working on a way to increase the Gustav's energy, but I can't seem to come up with any good ideas. I think I should start with improving the energy tanks. What do you say? That sounds like a good idea, but it'll probably cost a lot of money. Probably. So with the Serbots, they all do kind of have their own things that they do. Certain items, like reveal certain ones' special skills, or allow them to figure out what they're gonna do. In storage, you can sell items, but you can also get items appraised by number 14 here. Number 14 has a higher appraisal rate once you raise his intelligence, so that's one of the first things I'm going to do, because if you bring him an item that unlocks somebody's special talent, he can tell you who to give it to you for them to realize their ability. And as you saw, Tron is upset that number 4 is here because he apparently got lost on his way to the cafeteria. But I can have him appraise the strategy notes. He can't currently tell me who to take it to until his intelligence is raised, but he can tell me that it is necessary for somebody. As I look at everyone, I can see it so clearly. Everyone's talents, everyone's skills. If only I could share it with you somehow, Miss Tron. This chef makes the best curry. It just fills you up with energy. I bet it'll be a while before number 26 can make curry this good. Number 5, what are you doing? Why aren't you at your post? I don't know, Miss Tron. Lately I just feel so tired. Maybe I need a vacation. Can I take the day off? No, you're just being lazy. No more goofing off. Get back to work. Yes, Miss Tron. Everyone looks forward to a hot meal at the end of the day. It's my job to make sure they get one, and I make sure they get the best. Uh-oh, I used the wrong ingredient again. The boss is going to be really angry at me. Number 26 running back and forth when he's got the chef number 21 making all the food. This is essentially the strategy room. Miss Tron, are there really 40 of us? Of course there are. Some of them might be out scouting or working in rooms, so you don't see them, but there's 40 of you, don't worry. That's good. I was wondering where we all were. I'd rather be drawing pictures. I really wish I could draw some pictures. So there are rooms that are being built, and the serve bots that would be in those rooms are not available until those rooms are finished with construction, which happens after like the first couple of missions that you do. It doesn't matter which 2 missions you do. After you do a couple, you'll get a new room. Ah, Miss Tron, I'm currently engaged in the study of tactics and strategy. I'm sure it'll be of great use to you once it's finished. If only I had some better resources. So maybe that one, with what he says, is the one who you're supposed to give the strategy notes to. I already know it is, because I leveled the appraisal serve bot and talked to him, but that is the one who later gets the strategy notes. I don't remember exactly what it is that he does once you give it to them. It's like, I think it's if you take him on the puzzle missions, he can give you slightly better hints than other serve bots. Something like that. Anyway, we are in the gym, and number 38 has created a training regimen that would increase serve bots' attack. You can see number 13 over there increasing his speed on the treadmill. That isn't actually how you do that once you unlock the speed training, but it's kind of funny nonetheless to see a robot on the treadmill. Of course, he has his hands up in the air. Wah! Whew. I wish there was a training program to increase my speed. That way, I wouldn't have to work like this all day long. I'm not really sure that you could increase your speed and work fewer hours or whatever the heck you're doing. I don't really know what's going on with them. So now that we've explored all the parts of the ship that we can explore, I'm going to finish this one off with a mission. The first one I'm going to do is the container mission, which is puzzles, because the other one, the bank mission is a battle mission, and the ruin mission is of course also a battle mission. It's very much like Mega Man Legends 1 and 2 with digging. There is a digging mission, which, funny enough, is nothing like Mega Man Legends 1 or 2. You basically, it's labeled as an RPG. You fly around basically as a little pod ordering your serve bots to go do things, but you're mostly just talking to people to figure things out. And your serve bots do whatever little combat there is to do. Kind of looking through here, I think I end up taking number 14 with me, because I want him to be able to appraise things. No, I take the tank developer, because he's the one who increases the HP of the Gustav. So I'm taking him with me so that I can spend the money I get from this mission, increasing the HP before I go to the
Alright, let's get
battle
to work!
missions.
We're going to load those containers using the Gustav tank I modified for this kind of work. wondering what's in those containers? I'll tell you. Top quality beef steaks. Let's see. There's 4 containers. Miss Tron! Look, crab! It's a container full of crab meat. What? In this season? All right, we'll add that to the list as well. Roger! Even the Gustav tank can't handle big containers like these. The Gustav tank can lift containers a maximum of 8 times. I'll have to keep that in mind when I'm moving the other containers out of the way. I won't be able to carry them that far either. No more than 10 steps. But I can carry these light wooden containers anywhere. These metal ones look too heavy to move at all, though if I turn in place after picking them up, at least I can get them out of the way. I guess if I have to, I can put some containers into the sea. I'm sure I'll figure it out somehow. So, did you get all that? Not really. Weren't you listening? If we get stuck, we can start over by opening a menu with the Start button and selecting Restart. So let's give it a try, okay? I'll tell the rules again if you forget. Just press the Start button for the menu and select Rules. Let's go! Yes, Miss Tron. Start!
That's a rather cute way of telling you about it. These earlier puzzle missions are not hard at all. I didn't spend any time looking at them beforehand. I think you see me pause in the last one where I'm like, I have this many extra lifts to move stuff before I can grab everything. But that's it. Later on, they get much harder. They have it to where like you need to have a serve bot using like a crane, and there's another one with a forklift, and I'm kind of surprised that they don't combine those. They also have moving pieces on the floor, like conveyor belts, essentially on the docks in later stages. You see, I sent him into that warehouse, and the serve bot stole somebody's lunch, and he's very upset about it. I can sell that lunchbox in the storage room, which I think is kind of hilarious. There are multiple levels where you can send the serve bots somewhere on the stage to get a little extra thing, but it's not really worth all that much, and if you don't look it up, you probably won't find it.
All right, let's go to the next dock. Okay. Start.
Yeah, like I said, when I'm starting these ones are not hard. It doesn't take much. I'm just like, well, that one's in front of me, but I can put it into the sea directly next to me. If it doesn't go there, it doesn't particularly matter because I wouldn't make a bridge. But I'm looking to make a small bridge to save like 1 or 2 steps so that I can make all the lifts I need to by putting this one in the water here. And now I can get this one, and I believe I exactly make the crab meat one now because I made that bridge instead of having to try to go around. Which leaves me with exactly enough lifts to pick up all of the containers and move all those metal ones out of the way, and to get the extra crab meat. It doesn't particularly matter where you put that one as long as you don't just set it back down in front of you. There is an option in the start menu, I believe, to go back 1 move, and when it says 1 move, it means 1 square or 1 pickup. You can basically redo the last thing you did.
All right, let's go to the next dock. Okay.
So this one, I do take a second, I pause and I look at it after getting this one back, because there's no reason to not just pick that one up and take it. Kind of like, okay, I've got this many lifts. I need to get the crab meat if I want the extra money. So I'm moving that metal one. I'm picking this one up because I'm going to put that next metal one where that was, so that I can go pick up the wooden container. And I can move the wooden container into that, into the water, so that I can get to the crab meat. And picking them up at the end of that is exactly 10 steps. So that is all of the moves, and that is all of the pickups. There are likely guides for this online for later ones. I don't imagine you really need to look it up for these ones. Again, I went into these ones blind. I will probably end up spending some time looking at the later ones so that I can figure them out myself, or looking up guides on how to figure them out. Because once they get to the point where you've got like a crane and a conveyor belt, once you've got the forklifts, it really becomes kind of a mess looking at everything.
That's the last of the containers, Miss Tron. We got them all. Okay, let's head back to the Gessel shaft. Yes, Miss Tron.
And so once I finish that, I'm going to spend some of the zenny that I get giving myself a larger HP bar before I go into the first battle mission, which is going to be the bank. I am attempting to rob the bank of, I believe it's Golden City, to try to get... I think it tells you that you're only trying to get like 50,000 zenny, but you're attempting to rob a bank. I feel like a bank should have more than that. And those little things that you can sell, the scouts came back with a couple of small things, but they don't really matter. They sell for like 100 each. So I'll move myself to the lab. Develop me some E-tanks and likely some armor parts. So I can make myself 2 E-tanks, which gives me a decent amount more HP in the battle stages. And then I believe getting the first armor developed reduces damage taken by like 25%, which will be really handy in my first battle mission. I was kind of looking there and I'm like, I don't know how much the E-bottles refill, but I end up buying a couple just in case I might need them. It has been a long while since I played through these, and I did not play through the game preliminarily before I started recording. I'm replaying it for the first time in probably 10 years when I do this. But that's going to be the end of this one, and at the start of the next one, I'm going to go and start my bank heist mission. So thanks for watching, and I hope to see you guys later.